These titles are great.
Welcome to the CouncilCast. We are live.
That's one easy way to start it.
Are we now live?
We are now live.
Oh, okay.
We know when Blaine says, "Welcome to the CouncilCast."
We also know when people ask, "Are we live?" and people answer in the affirmative.
We usually do live for like 5 minutes before Blaine says, "And welcome."
Yeah, you should do it sometime without us knowing. That'd be really cool.
No, you should not.
I could turn on just the streaming part, but not record it, so that it doesn't save it. But anyway, this is the CouncilCast, episode number 122, being recorded on May 19th, 2020. The council is now in session, and as with every week, we'll make arbitrary decisions about topics on science, technology, and random shit.
Random shit?
With little background and next to no expertise. All CouncilCast decisions are final and have no bearing on anything whatsoever.
That's what you think.
At least until next year.
Oh, snap.
What?
What?
Yeah. Council's decisions will affect next year. Always next
year.
2021, watch out.
Yeah.
Anyway, it might, because the ozone has apparently got a hole in it again. We need to patch it up.
What did we use last time?
What is... They appealed to 3M and they just started producing a bunch of whatever
Scotch tape.
Ozone
the invisible Scotch tape.
Wait. So
Dimodium!
This is in contrast to all the news we're seeing about how the coronavirus lockdowns are just making waterways clear again.
Now the waterways clear and still cause a hole in the ozone layer.
Well, sure. It's just
naysayer.
It would well.
Naysayer of nays.
Who invited a scientist?
I want to know why is there a hole again? Because I felt like we'd kind of like overcome that challenge. Like we'd figured out what was going on, and now why is it back?
It's probably these 5G radio antennas.
There it is. Glad we got that settled.
I have an alternate theory.
4G radio antennas?
Yep.
No, for the ozone hole, I think it's just a relief valve at the top of the planet. And when all the toxins build up, it just
does it make that noise too?
Yeah, it makes that noise. If you were in outer space,
if you got...
No, it's not. You see, we keep saying, "Oh no, we've created another hole." No, somebody gave away the password, and our little force field has been opened up to release the air.
So there's a big maid robot with a vacuum cleaner at the end.
No, I think it's a relief valve. I think it's natural and reoccurring. And
I like Brian's. I just like it because it forces me to imagine people. There's the one dude on the international space station that just has been swearing up and down that. Did you guys hear that hissing sound? And they're like, "Dude, you're nuts."
Actually, the release valve is probably powered by a button that nobody has any idea what it does on the space station.
What's the
It's just completely unlabeled. It's like a little jar.
It turns off every 3 days, and then somebody pushes it again. Yeah, we don't know. We just try and make sure it's still on.
It's in the procedure book that it's got to be pressed, so we press it.
Press it every 3 days.
We talk a lot about space junk on this show. Do you think it has anything to do with space junk?
I can't imagine.
Oh, it's just, it's zipping around pretty fast. It could just be ripping holes in the ozone layer. Do we even know what the ozone layer is made out of? Is it like a cellophane?
Or cellophane.
Ozone.
Okay.
Cellophane.
Saran wrap.
It's just this really shitty wrapping. Oh my god! I just.
I don't know.
What does it say the implications of this are? What's gonna happen?
Nobody knows. Nobody knows what the ozone layer does.
They do say that the ozone layer is the hole is coming from actually polar vortexes. Cold air.
It's not just there's some guy in the middle of nowhere.
Global warming is a hoax. Is that what you're telling me?
I mean,
well,
you heard it first on the CouncilCast.
If we had to make a decision, then yes, absolutely.
Oh, okay. Good. Really informed.
I think there's probably a guy in the middle of nowhere, Tennessee, that just has like all the CFC aerosols that were ever made, and he just like puts them in a rig, and they just off gases into the atmosphere, and that's what's causing this.
Oh man,
I still like my theory about space gas. I think that's what it is.
Did you just think the Earth has gas?
I thought I had read an article that one of the main holes in the ozone was kind of repairing itself with this downturn in CO2 off-gassing. But
then this polar vortex showed up and ruined that.
Opened up another one. That's interesting.
So they are saying that if the hole gets big enough, it would allow the UV rays to totally sterilize the entire Earth. So
Oh, so COVID would go away.
Excuse me, what?
Gone.
You might be onto something there.
Are you making this up, or does it say it?
Well, because I think somebody said when it gets hot.
No, it says if there were no ozone layer, the ultraviolet radiation would sterilize the Earth's surface.
Yes, that is what I said. If the hole got big enough,
it wouldn't be a hole anymore.
Oh man, if the hole got big enough. Well, I guess that's what she said.
Oh my god! There it is.
Or he said, we don't discriminate.
That is
Thanks,
a
Michael
fair
Scott.
point. Is that something Michael Scott would say?
Yeah.
I don't.
He said that. He said that in one episode. He said that's what she said.
Or that's what he said.
He said.
I don't discriminate here.
That's
Oscar.
the one where he kisses Oscar.
Oh, I haven't seen that show in a long time.
So it's unclear.
Oh yeah, that is where he kissed Oscar.
It's unclear what we can do to solve this, but they're just saying the scientists are saying that climate change is probably leading to part of this. So I guess no matter what you do, stop climate change.
Stop climate change.
The hoax, you mean? Stop the hoax?
Sure.
Yes, that is
The X is silent.
Actually, I shouldn't joke about that because I don't think we should promote dangerous ideas.
This show is all about promoting dangerous ideas.
Wow, that's one that too many people believe.
Well, if we had listeners,
all of
we
our
would be more
viewership is massive.
I would say that it's
our
done in a satirical enough way, but I don't believe that the people that think it actually is the radio antennas would know what satire is.
We're all experts.
You know what? I give them a thumbs up for figuring this out and letting everybody know.
What am I going to do with this information?
Polar Vortexes, wasn't that Tom Hanks movie?
Mm-hmm.
The Polar Express?
Right.
Thumbs down for the Earth farting into space. Thumbs up for my headphones wearing a thumb.
What?
Not quite.
What? No.
Thumbs
up
you
for
go.
space
There you
fart.
go.
Yeah, I mean, I think I have to give this the thumbs up.
Wait, what was a thumbs up for what? I missed it.
You just have to rate a thumbs up or a thumbs down based on anything you feel about the article.
Right, but what came after Silas's thumb?
I said thumbs up for space parts.
Oh.
You
Space
put a
farts.
thumbs down then.
No.
Yeah. Well, that's. Is that a South Pole fart or North Pole fart, Logan? Okay.
Is it a pole at all?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Well, if you
That's
had a
what
long
he
enough
said.
pole, you could use it to dock yourself with the International Space Station.
Ayo.
I tried
Ayo.
this. I
Did
tried
you?
it 3 times.
Were you
win?
successful?
I did
No.
not dock it once.
The broomstick in his closet didn't reach to the top of the roof.
What?
No, I did it. I went to the website and I tried to do it.
What?
Yeah, you can go to this website.
There's a
and I
website?
tried to dock the space station.
Yeah,
I'm doing it
It
right
took
now.
forever.
So did SpaceX launch this as a new online simulator that allows you to manually try docking the Crew Dragon capsule with the International Space Station?
I think
Is
I'm
this
gonna-
something that they will manually dock?
I would imagine not.
Do you think that they trained using this same hastily made game?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
That makes sense.
That is exactly how they do this.
I thought it was all lined up. Next thing you know, I'm underneath it going out in outer space, and that was it. It was all over. So
Why have I started to yaw so poorly already?
Dude, I got it.
It takes about 15 minutes, guys.
No, it doesn't.
We'll get back to you in a minute, Matt.
Mine is already loaded.
Can I do a montage at this point?
Yes. A montage of fails from Brian.
Yeah, I would, except I don't know how to do that, so I'll just edit it. I'll edit it in
Oh,
post.
we're supposed to try playing this game.
I think the roll had something to do with my mistake.
Really?
I don't know what the roll did, but I couldn't make it roll right.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, this is gonna take way too long, so
Yeah,
I'm
it takes
closing
a long
it
time.
and giving it a thumbs up for space. So.
It was pretty cool, though. I mean, I don't really know what I needed differently, but it was kind of cool.
Actually, no. I want to give this a thumbs down because I think this will only discourage people that are on the fence about becoming astronauts from actually becoming astronauts.
I'm tired of the train yourself stuff. I mean, they train checkers at self-checks all the time. And they're training you to be an astronaut. They wouldn't even accept my application last time I did that, so...
I really don't know what your problem is, because I'm not having any problems with this at all.
Maybe
You'll
next
never
time you
dock
apply to be an astronaut, you should submit your video.
I don't think
of
I
you
can
docking.
play this and be honest at the same time.
I will submit my docking the space
Like,
station
your
video.
computer is incapable of doing this at the same time?
I think my internet might be incapable of doing this at the same time right now.
How much internet can a docking simulator use?
Oh no!
I don't know.
Boom! Fail.
You crashed
again.
already?
Well, yeah, I mean, I came in too hot.
Oh.
I got bored of hanging out there in outer space, and I just
Turn the
I know
burners
you-
on.
I know you all want to watch, so I'm going to share my screen.
No.
No, we don't want to.
No, let's see it.
Do it, Silas.
Okay, I'm working on it. I don't have nitro, so you're going to have to get it at 720p. Sorry.
Nitro.
Sorry.
Oh wow, that's really small. I'm not sure I can.
Oh, that is really...
I might have regretted this decision.
All right, turn on the boosters. We gotta go faster.
Must go faster.
How fast can you go in this?
I don't know, but I really feel like you're overshooting it.
You're already going way too fast.
I don't know how fast I'm going.
Up is down and down is up and left is right and right is left.
Can you go faster?
Fire
I'm
guns.
going faster now. I'm just cranking on the afterburners. Come on. Speed control. Now I'm trying to put on brakes.
Doc.
Down. Down.
Oh no.
You're way off.
It's,
Come on,
This
work.
is not going...
This is like podcast. This is like podcasting. This is like
This
this
like,
is pod racing.
this is terrible. It's like watching paint dry.
Come on. No. Go down.
You're not even close.
All right, place your bets.
I'm outside of it.
Oh no.
Where are you going?
Away,
back
the
to
wrong
Earth.
way.
Apparently, he
That's
has
not
to dock
wrong
backwards.
I'm gonna go skip off the atmosphere. I'll
Well,
be
you know,
right back.
I like the thing because it does give people a chance to try their hand at it, and if you dock in the first
I'd be
try,
so good at this. NASA, I know if you're watching. I know you're watching. You're always watching our show. Oh, there we
Elon
go.
Musk
Okay.
is watching the show. That's who it is.
He is. He's so proud of me.
No.
He's a dad now. He knows how to be proud of stupid shit like this.
Wasn't that hard, guys?
Oh, come on, Logan.
I fully expect you next week to be launched into space to do this for real.
Who? Which
Okay.
one of us?
Great.
All of you.
Be better than my current job.
That's fair.
Oh man.
I
What
don't know.
the hell is this next thing?
I give it a thumbs up for publishing something that's kind of fun to try.
I missed it again. I'm sorry, guys. I'm no good at this.
Wait, are we moving on?
Oh, thumbs up for them docking in outer space.
Yes. Well, if
Was
you
that the article?
that was it.
Yep, that was it.
That was all there was.
There wasn't a whole lot to
Thumbs up
talk
for-
about.
Thumbs up for video games.
Eric said this is super exciting.
That's what I figured. Yeah. Also, your video is not on anymore, Silas. When you stop screen sharing, you have to hit the button again.
Don't you like my picture?
Yeah, what's going on in there?
I kind of wish that I now did a play-by-play action shot for all of our audio listeners of your docking simulation.
Oh, that your live tweeted it?
Oh, even better.
Well.
Oh, we have a Twitter account. I should start live tweeting the episode.
We need to get to the next topic.
All right.
Because
wait, are they at CouncilCast on Twitter?
Oh God.
It's
our first Twitter account we lost.
How do you got banned or what?
Well, no, it's more nuanced than that.
Matt, explain.
So there was we were doing a topic where it came out that what was it? If you were under a certain age?
If you're under 18, I think it is like.
No, it was like 13,
16, 13, whatever it was. I don't know.
They were banning accounts, right?
Yeah.
Or locking access to accounts.
Yeah.
So that Blaine, you tell it. You're the one that's been going back and forth, isn't it?
So it was, if you're under a certain age, based on the date that you put your birthday into Twitter, it would lock your account, and you would have to prove that it's you or that you used the wrong date. And the funny thing is that Twitter allows you to retroactively apply your birth date. And so we just changed our birth date for the CouncilCast to like a year old, and it instantly locked us out.
Right, because we did it live because we were testing it because we were talking about the feature, and then it was like, oh well, there it went. And you've tried to get it back, right? You were Blaine has?
Silas, I think, submitted
or you were Silas, yeah.
A driver's license picture of McLovin to try and prove our
I forgot that's what you used.
And then we didn't really want to verify our age, so we just created a new one.
What did they say to the McLovin one?
Nothing.
Please, nothing. I said this is our real ID. Wait, you guys, I can't. What's our? Where are we? The real CouncilCast or we real CouncilCast?
It's real CouncilCast.
Why are you trying to find it?
I'm just trying to log in.
Oh no. This one might be lost too.
Anyway, if you are too tired of going to space and you would rather ride a bike around, you can now apparently get an inflatable electric bike that you can ride around.
Yeah, this is
amazing.
This is absurd.
This is amazing.
So you have to you can't see it if you're just listening to this, but the little gif of this happening is this woman puts this inflatable thingy on the ground and then it inflates.
It's just a bag.
And then it has wheels on the bottom of it, but then it inflates to be something that you can sit on and ride as a bike. And my favorite part about this is the comment in the comment section that says, "How do you reinflate your dignity after being seen riding it?"
Impossible.
The thing that I don't get in the GIF is where does she get the wheels from, and where does she also get the air pump from?
Well, it probably came from the backpack, right?
I don't know. It doesn't show her pulling them out.
Oh.
Even if you drink and ride, you're essentially riding on a massive airbag, so you're okay.
I mean, it's
I don't know about that.
I'd say it's more like an air mattress, like a blown-up air mattress turned on its side, if you want to imagine it, and then it has some handles and wheels on it that you can ride around.
Yeah, but it's like if your blown-up air mattress were vaguely shaped like a toy, bouncy horse.
But what happens if it's a windy day? I mean, imagine that thing doesn't have a whole lot of weight to it.
Well, I mean
it's
when
full of air, so
no. Whoever's fat ass is riding it, it's not gonna blow away.
Yeah,
it will if
a fair amount of weight if I'm riding it.
Yeah, but have you ever seen those blow up things at carnivals? Have you ever seen what happens to them on a windy day? It doesn't matter how many people are on it. I mean,
fucking eyes. Wait, the what thing at a carnival? The blow up thing?
Okay, those big blow up slides at a carnival. Have you ever seen them on a windy day? I've seen them literally take off in the air with people in them.
Yeah,
wait,
this.
No, not
those.
Woman,
This woman riding on this thing, she's got to be if it's a little girl or a woman, I can't tell. You've got to be
that is a woman, Brian.
70 pounds at the most. Come on.
No, that's a comment in here. Average rider in Japan, though, is probably significantly lighter than an American.
They're not wrong.
They're not wrong. That's right.
Oh my gosh. Say what you will, but this has got to be a lot easier on your tank than a regular bike.
Oh my god.
Where are you reading these comments at?
Just in the comments section. Man,
Oh,
these
thanks,
are the
Matt.
people that need to be doing CouncilCast.
Why wouldn't you make the drive motor operate the pump so that you can inflate while you ride? Or a small motor.
Oh,
Because
there they
then
are.
you would have to. Because then it would leave you stranded. Like what?
Can I
The
buy
added
this?
weight
Is
and
this
size
a thing I
factor
can
is
buy?
less Portable.
No, it is not a thing you can buy yet.
Oh, they're just teasing me.
Yes.
Somebody posted a
Yeah, it's
video
got a
of Heroes,
Kickstarter.
picture
wonder-
of Hero 6.
I wonder how
It's got a
far it
Kickstarter.
can go. Like, how long does its battery last?
I was just imagining it depends
For-
on how much you inflate it.
As far as that video showed her going, that's how far the thing lasts.
What's that hissing noise? That's what that was. The bike shoots by.
That's why we're speeding up. That's why we're getting warmer, because the ozone's just leaking out and just pushing us farther along.
Well, we just need to fill all of these bikes with all those bad things that are causing the ozone to go down.
Actually, if I just filled this with helium and shot it into the air, do you think it could patch the ozone?
No.
No.
No,
Maybe.
the ozone's a relief valve. Opens and closes as it needs to.
Have you guys seen the movie Spaceballs?
Yes.
Do you think that we could have an airlock around? Like we could build an airlock that we let people in and out of, just like on that one planet where they're drinking canned air.
Yeah,
Drinking
that'd be a good
canned
idea.
air. He was
Yeah.
smelling canned air.
Well, he was thirsty for it.
Sniffing.
Sniffing it.
It was what was it? Perrier.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
That
don't
might
know.
fix the ozone problem. Hey,
One
I
thumbs
like
up
this
for our
Big
ozone.
inflatable
liking
thumbs
this
up
bike.
for this.
This is amazing.
Yeah, I give it a thumbs down because
I
You know people would puncture them just to be assholes.
yeah.
I can't wait till we see those like riding around like big cities like we do those obnoxious scooters. Can you
Are
imagine?
those obnoxious? I have a buddy that really loves the scooter thing. Is that a thing that you hate?
It's like I had someone
Very
say to me, it's like fun to be on them, but not fun to be around them. You know.
Because
like a
they're moving
Segway.
faster than you are on the same walking space?
No,
I've never encountered one.
Oh, you've never encountered one? Oh, well
No.
then there we go.
Is it like
Uh,
being on a sidewalk at Iowa State and encountering a bicyclist on the sidewalk?
You know, I've never been on a sidewalk at Iowa State, so I have nothing. I can't.
Is it like being on a sidewalk
Sidewalks
at
aren't
insert
posh
college here?
Well,
and
sidewalks
Right,
at
yeah.
Iowa State are often the same as sidewalks everywhere else in the world. So.
Really, really. Well, he was very specific, and so I wondered if this was a,
Well, my experience
certain
with
experience.
cyclists is like,
Matt's
that.
imagination is limited, so it's
Shut up, Brian.
Eric said the Spaceballs
I
conversation.
can imagine you dying slowly.
Eric said the Spaceballs conversation
Oh.
is much more interesting than listening to me playing a space docking game.
Yeah,
That's
I
good
actually-
to know.
I give it a thumbs
good
down
feedback.
because I think they should have turned this into a bumper bikes.
There we go.
it lives.
well.
you
Just
see,
think of
Like
the different
like Mario
shapes.
Kart style.
Well, wait.
like,
Why don't we
Sure.
invest in that business before it comes to the United States? We'll be the first ones in.
We can change the market.
Right.
We can
I
add that
like
little
that.
disclaimer. In the event of a water landing, your ride can be used as a flotation device.
Actually,
Wow.
maybe it should have a water version so I can paddleboard
Think
away.
of the different shapes that you could make that people could ride all over the place.
Yeah, no, we need to keep it to one shape because it'll very quickly get out of hand if we start thinking of multiple shapes.
Especially if it's inflatable. Come on. We don't want to see that.
Well,
Like a ball or a square or a triangle. Like
Yeah, that's
I don't
what we
wanna
were
see
thinking.
that.
What you could ride your bike to is not the Trolls World Tour in theaters because theaters are apparently dying.
what?
Oh yeah.
What?
Isn't like
False.
there's gonna be nowhere to go to see a movie anymore?
yeah,
Yeah.
no,
Tro-
there-
Yeah.
Theaters aren't going to be open
Matt's
anymore.
theater.
So Trolls World Tour,
Trolls World Tour.
everyone's
Mm.
favorite movie from last month or I don't know whenever it came out. Apparently,
This is my first hearing about it.
So this is was supposed to go into theaters, I think, right about the same time that COVID shut everything down, and they ended up actually just going direct to home release for the movie instead.
Yeah.
Wow.
rental only.
Rental only, $20 per rental.
$20 for rental.
Yeah, but
Yep.
that's cheaper than taking like a family of 5 to go see it. Like, I mean, you're talking like
$20
13.
for Trolls.
20. Oh yeah, I guess because I guess it's a one-time cost. But if you're living alone, why would you want to pay $20?
I don't know, because you want to see it sooner rather than later.
Because you couldn't go see it in the theater.
Here's the thing: if it was a movie that I was interested in, and actually Amazon has been teasing this for a while. There are some things that they're like, I've noticed this. They're like only in the theater and on Amazon that you can rent it, and it's $20 to watch the movie or whatever. I'm like, yeah, that seems reasonable. So I don't have to leave my house. I can watch that movie the same as if I were to go to the movie theater, except I can pause it. I can drink beer while I'm watching the movie and pause it to go pee because I'm an idiot for drinking too much beer while I'm watching the movie. I mean, you don't have that luxury at the movie theater.
Sounds like a pretty good plan, Silas.
Thank you.
We decided that if it was going to cost us $20, that we'd wait until it came out and for $20 in 4K to buy.
So
Why
you
would
get that
you want to watch
experience.
Trolls in 4K?
Yeah.
Because that's what they sell it in.
I'm also curious why Megan thinks the person that lives alone is going to see Trolls World Tour.
I understand, there might be some
Is that
people
why they're alone?
Asking for a
who
friend.
don't have children, don't really have
Asking for
anyone
a
in their
friend.
household who might be interested in viewing it for the laughs, for the entertainment of like.
Is it a
They
funny
are trying to
movie?
help you out here.
Like-
I
it's
watched
like
that movie for
watching
the
Cats.
colors.
It's like watching Cats. Like you don't watch it because you think it's going to be great. You watch it because you want to engage in that discussion about it. But for that, I can just find the bootleg version.
You don't watch.
Which we do not
You
condone.
rip your
No,
eyes
we don't. And
out.
for legal reasons, that is a joke.
Yes. Only
Yes.
legal reason.
That's the only reason.
So the lead kind of got buried in this story, but not only did they launch this movie direct to films, but because they were supposed to release it through AMC, AMC's theaters said that they're not going to carry any Universal movies now. going
Holy
forward.
shit.
Oh my god.
That's a huge chunk.
I don't think that that AMC understands that they just signed their own death certificate. Like,
Wait.
that is the stupidest business move, and here's the reason why.
Okay.
They have made
all right.
they have made more money by selling it to families to rent at home than they would have selling it in the theaters.
Yeah.
For sure.
And when it starts to trend up, because more and more people understand that, oh, I can rent this now with my kids, and all of their friends at school are going to say, oh, well, haven't you seen it yet? Yeah, I guess we can watch it with the $20 so that my kid doesn't look like the loser at school, no problem. Rather than $120 for popcorn, dinner beforehand, gas getting there, waiting in line, putting up with the headaches, hearing my kids say I have to pee in the middle of the movie and having to not be able to pause it. There are so many things that parents are going to go, we will rent all of these movies
Well,
from
plus,
I think
forever.
plus
no,
if
just-
the kids
just-
want it, I mean, if they want to watch it, how easy is it to just pay another? I don't know how long the rental is, but if it's a day or 2 days, just rent it
24
every
hours.
week. Like literally, the kids are going to want to watch it all the time. I would imagine.
Yeah, but Silas, your
Exactly.
argument though is actually their argument, which is, you spend $50 to get into the theater and another $50 to buy all that crap. So that's where they're losing their money.
Yeah, we took Tobias to go see The Hidden World for his birthday this last year.
Oh, good.
And nope, not this year. And for the two of us and him and snacks at the movie theater, okay, we'll go out and do this thing for your birthday. In New York, it costs us $85 to take him, myself, and my wife to go to a movie.
Man, they're going to get an Academy
in New
Award for
York?
spending $85.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's
What does that include?
Crazy.
That's just the theater and the
Popcorn and
snacks?
soda and snacks and
That's
you
crazy.
Yeah, well,
crazy.
I didn't
So-
teach you. I taught Silas better about that.
Well, it was his birthday. I think it was the first movie we've been to in like 4 years or something, since he was born. But
No,
It's
I'm just
awesome.
saying.
It sounds like
No,
So I
I'm
guess
saying when
$85 over 4 years. I guess that's not too bad. $20 a year.
Yeah, but I wasn't saving.
What, Silas? What was that movie that we went to, and I told you to hide the candy in your pockets?
Oh, I don't know all of them.
Yeah, that is just normal movie going with most of my friend group. Apparently,
it was
I'm like appalled every time
See,
it happens.
not downtown Brooklyn though. They pat you when you come in the door.
No, it was downtown, some small town, and they had
On
one
you.
thing playing, and it was a.
What are you doing? Eating
rerun.
metal M&Ms?
It was a rerun.
Yeah,
It's
we
a
had already
chocolate
seen the
detective.
movie.
You don't know me.
Where was
Never
this?
mind.
What town was this in?
I don't know,
definitely
but you
brought,
felt
You
like,
guys
really
snack on
bad.
nickels.
You felt really, really bad because I was like, just hide the candy in your pocket, and you said, well, don't they sell candy there? And I'm like, let's just not discuss this anymore.
That's what we did at Red Oak.
Did I ever tell you guys when we went to see Murder on the Orient Express? First of all, we decided to go too late, so we had to sit in the very front row, which is always a good experience.
Best
Yeah.
seat in the house.
That's
And
seat in the
then
house.
yeah, Katie leaves to go to the bathroom, I think. Classic, and then comes back a little while later with and I shit you not, movie theater nachos.
Oh my god!
And I
Diarrhea
think,
in a dish.
no, I think I said something like you could not have possibly picked a louder food like, for a movie, like chips.
Jamie Marie McNally writes in, the only rule for movie theater smuggling is that it can't require silverware. So now the case has been
What
settled.
if you're bringing in like a steak?
I've brought like burritos.
you just supposed
in from
I've brought in a
Chipotle.
full meal before when I was in Colorado.
Serious?
Like, yeah, because I didn't have enough time to eat dinner, so I brought a backpack. I had my dinner with me, and I pulled out like a Tupperware of food and a fork and a
Like a
napkin.
thermos
and
and coffee.
Silas, do
What?
you feel better about bringing in some M&Ms? Come on.
Yeah, I feel better now that Megan has revealed that she brought in an entire 3-course meal
Yeah, I did.
with a butler to serve her.
That's
And wine
right.
pairings.
But no
It's a
silverware
fine
because I eat with
silver.
my hand.
Oh my god!
I
Nope.
was hungry.
Nope. You know, it was really weird though. We literally got pat down when we went into the movie theater.
Eric said he once took an entire 12-pack of beer into the movie theater.
There we go.
How many did he
Yeah.
leave with?
What was that in
How
the
many did
in
you
the
leave with,
60s?
Eric?
Was that in the 60s or 70s, Eric?
It was last weekend.
There's a lag, so it's going to take a minute for him to catch up here. We're ahead of
That was-
YouTube.
With COVID-19, that's the price of it.
Well, if we had a
Six-pack of
Patreon page like Megan has suggested, we could
He
have
left
the no
with
lag
0.
version. Oh my!
He said he left with 0 because he lost them.
no, brother.
Yeah, he didn't say lost them. He just said 0. There's no X.
Have you guys watched this troll thing before? Any of the troll movies?
No.
Anyone watched
No.
them?
Oh, Justin Timberlake is amazing.
I
in
have
those troll
not
movies.
watched them.
Oh, Logan. I watched that 3 or 4 times with Amelia, and I passed out every time. I think it was like some kind of psychotic, with
I
the
would
messages in the background.
I would
Subliminal.
like to say I have not.
Subliminal, that's the word. Not
I would like to say I
psychotic,
have not
subliminal.
watched the Trolls movies over 1,000 times.
Okay.
I would
Okay.
like to be able to tell you that I have not had 3 glasses of scotch today.
Thumbs up.
I would
for,
like to tell you that never mind.
thumbs up for the death of movie theaters. I think that we're graduating into a new
I
era.
like the theater.
I like the theater too. I actually love going to the theater, but when they start to get greedy like that, you got to just say you did it to yourself.
Yeah.
No, this is a
All right.
concerning thing, though. Given that this is only an outskirts edge of my field, right? Like performing arts.
Letters. Oh,
Movie theaters are
James
just
says
2
hi.
steps to performing art centers, and that's what I work on designing. And this has been actually a huge conversation in our field right now.
Hi.
Oh my God.
Is
Kayla.
that Megan?
I know for once.
But who's Jamie?
Jamie McNally.
Where's
Archer.
she at?
She's not on here. She's watching.
Hi, Jamie.
Oh my.
she's got the headset on.
Okay, yeah, I will leave now.
Sarah, get in here!
Okay, bye.
I told
I give it a
Katie.
thumbs up for
I
trying
told
new things.
I told
I think
Katie to
thumbs
bust
up.
in your room, Matt, but she hasn't done it yet.
Yeah.
I agree. Thumbs up.
Thumbs up to trolls.
This next one is genius.
Thumbs down to the death of theaters. I need to keep my job.
Okay.
So Well, if you want to keep your job, maybe you should learn how to program for cheat calculators, because that's what this guy apparently created, which is the ultimate calculator for test taking.
Ooh,
We used this a couple
Love
weeks
it.
ago.
This calculator has not only can it do normal calculations, I would assume, but it has a secret OLED screen, Wi-Fi, and a chat function.
Oh, I love it.
a secret OLED screen. How do you hide an OLED screen?
You secretly do it like this.
Behind your hand.
Just like that.
Is an
Can
OLED
somebody
screen?
give a visual description of what he just did with his hands?
I covered the OLED screen with my hand.
There we go. Thank you.
There you go. So anyway,
Megan's already giving Brian shit.
This is like
Right.
the more advanced version of I printed the cheats on the back of my Coke bottle label, or an even more advanced version of I just like, what was it? They would put codes into like the programs of their programmable calculators, like the
Okay,
the-
but would
the
not
answers
the
to shit.
time,
Yep.
but would not the time it took to create this have been better spent just studying for
Well,
this?
that's what this person argues. They say for my high school AP Physics and Calculus test, you were allowed to bring in a programmable calculator. Proctors would check every program on the calculator. However, I took an existing racing game and coded within it a secret menu that would only open if you crashed your car into a specific obstacle. I then spent weeks programming in every possible equation and formula we had learned. The upside is that spending all that time programming this thing, I ended up learning the equations stone cold and didn't need the cheat program at all. So in the end, cheating paid off.
But he's trying to spread the wealth. Like
That's the way it always is.
it's like when I was in AP chemistry and I was terrible at it, but there were a couple people who were great at it, and they would always help the rest of us and give us the answers so that we didn't all fail.
Okay, well, this is how we passed our AP classes. The teacher in every AP class I had would say, I'm going to go to the bathroom for the next 20 minutes.
Sounds like this teacher's payment or compensation plan was based on how well you did.
Wait a
All,
minute.
all 10 of my AP classes in different subjects.
Yep.
Wow.
We didn't have AP classes.
All right.
Thumbs
small.
up for
I know.
calculators.
I say thumbs up. That's amazing.
The only
I
thing I
think-
would say is that if this thing has chat functionality, you could probably use it for more than one class. So I would say that it is probably worth more than just doing the studying.
Yes, for my
Cassio,
spelling
why
test
does
today,
this-
I will need the calculator.
Oh, but for it to work, you have to put a magnet.
Yeah, that's how it's secret.
Wow.
Oh, so it's just supposed to look like the
Like a little solar charger.
solar power charger.
But they
thing.
put a sensor
Gotcha.
to make it so that it only activates under certain
Yeah,
circumstances.
they've got a
That's
That's
crazy.
genius. That's amazing.
That's
Good job
pretty awesome.
cheating.
Thumbs
I
down.
I give it a thumbs up.
No,
job.
thumbs down. If it was 10 years ago, sure.
If you could have benefited from it, then yes.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying
You
this
don't even have to
technology
take
is not.
tests anymore.
I want that calculator strapped to my inflatable car. That's what I want.
Inflatable car.
Dope.
Well, something that everybody could do is maybe make some money by ordering pizzas from your own business through DoorDash.
Oh,
This
I
is
saw
what I'm
this.
talking about.
So this is apparently, so everybody knows, I think, of DoorDash. They kind of have like an online ordering system, and it's just random people who go and pick up food from restaurants and then deliver it to you, right?
I love this because this was my first thought. This person essentially arbitraged their pizza.
Exactly.
That's
And
amazing.
what happened was that this guy who owns a pizzeria is selling pizzas for $24 or something like that, and DoorDash apparently was running some special, totally separate from the business. Like DoorDash has no relationship with the business, but as a promotion, they were selling the pizzas for $16. So if you were to buy a pizza, you pay DoorDash $16. DoorDash then turns around and pays the business whatever the normal price is. This guy kind of figured it out and said, well, if I buy a pizza for $16, you are then going to pay me $24?
How many did he buy?
So he ended up, he makes,
10 pizzas first. He
$8
ordered 10
profit.
pizzas first.
He ordered 10 pizzas to start with. and it worked. He got all of his money, and then they ordered $75 more of pizza dough, and got even more profit.
No, see, here's what he should have done. He should have had a buffet line out, and he should have ordered those
and then just
pizzas
sold them in the store.
and then put them on the buffet.
Yeah. I don't know what the heck he did with all these pizzas, but
Is this legal? I feel like there's like.
I mean,
It's a gray area.
Why would it
This is
be?
America, right?
I don't see any reason DoorDash can't run a special from a place. I don't. What's DoorDash's incentive to do that?
they're get users basically.
DoorDash,
Okay.
we bring the virus straight to your door.
So if they're they could pick out restaurants in low use market areas to try to run specials on to try to get people to sign up.
Yep, essentially. Yeah. It's funny because the guy who found this out, he does point out that DoorDash lost $450 million, generating $900 million of revenue last year. So, that doesn't seem to make sense.
No.
So, I don't know. Somehow I don't believe the DoorDash model is going to allow them to survive very long this way.
This reminds me of an episode of Silicon Valley. So
This is pretty great. I love that he followed through on doing this.
Thumbs
And
up
I
for
am
America.
amazed at the restraint shown. I would have written a script just to order like 1 billion pizzas. It would have been ridiculous.
Well, I wonder, did he have the DoorDash guy actually come and pick the pizzas up and then he'd deliver it to himself?
I don't know.
Could he just pick it up and then just never make the pizza?
Or here's what he did. He had somebody at his place of residence getting the pizzas.
But why would you waste that time? You just have it delivered to the place.
Just order the pizza from the pizza, deliver it to the pizzeria.
Is
And
Logan's
when the
frozen?
Yeah. And when the
With his thumb up?
and when the DoorDash delivery person shows up to pick it up and deliver it to you at the address they're currently at, just give them their tip and be like, "Leave, you're done." Like,
Actually, what if you went out and bought, instead of buying normal pizza supplies, you just went out and bought $1 pizzas at the grocery store, and you just sold those as your $24 pizza.
this is like if the Always Sunny
Now
gang
we're
came
thinking
up with an
for
idea that worked.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's pretty
I don't
genius.
really. I think this is a thumbs down.
Hey, thumbs up for ingenuity.
I mean, cheat on your tests, but man, this just seems wrong.
Don't cheat on your pizza, man. Don't cheat on your pizza.
I give it a thumbs up. I think this guy is awesome.
I think this is a great idea.
I don't know the legality of that cash flow.
Well, I mean, we're not critiquing DoorDash here. I'm critiquing how
I
just
know.
straight up awesome this dude is.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, we can't hear you.
What happened? Your gimbal explode?
No, blue screen of death.
Oh, good.
Exceeded payload.
Well, anyway, I think we'll move on to our Elon Musk pitches for the week then.
Yeah, my favorite part of the week.
Megan, you are the special guest this week, our newest member of CouncilCast. We'll expect to see you every week now.
And the last.
I can't promise
Gosh.
every week. I can probably promise every other week.
Oh.
She's like, I
You
can't.
know what? That's better than most promises we get.
I
That's fine.
that
promise
cat-
every
I
week.
respond to
That
silence
cat
with
has not
messages.
moved the entire time.
No, of course not. She's waiting for me to finish.
Is she nice?
Yeah, she's very nice.
All right.
Her name is
She looks
Katie, but we changed her name to just T, and then on the street she's known as T-Bone.
On the street?
She's an outdoor cat.
Which
No.
street? Ingersoll?
No. Well, I guess have any of you seen Seinfeld? I haven't, but I guess there's an episode where they name something T-Bone. I don't.
We're watching. Did Katie tell you we started watching through Seinfeld at the beginning?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, because she had
I
never
hung out
seen it.
with you guys because I haven't hung out with Katie in ages.
Yeah.
Coronavirus.
So what's your Elon Musk pitch?
Oh yeah, let's go.
Megan.
Oh, my Elon Musk what?
Exactly.
Here, I'll do one to start. I want Elon Musk to you know that scene from Willy Wonka where they have the fizzy lifting drink? I want that. I just want that in it exactly the way that it works.
You think there's a market for fizzy lifting drink?
Float, and then you belch, and you come
No,
back
there
down.
is. What do you think powers their rockets?
Clearly, it's not
Genius.
I want it for public use. Then that is fantastic.
You would float around like you just tried to dock with that space station. You saw how well you did that. It could be
I would
disastrous
love
where
that.
you've got some fizzy lifting drink
It'd
in
be,
you.
be hours of fun for me.
You know, that
All right.
sounds pretty cool. I give it a thumbs up. Why not?
It's a good idea.
I'm going to pass this week because I wasn't prepared for this.
No.
I have never listened before. I wasn't prepared.
It is a requirement.
How did
that
you
you're
know
passing.
you were allowed to
We
pass?
all. No, we nobody's allowed to pass. Nobody's allowed to pass.
I haven't ever thought about this. Like, this isn't fair. I can't be. put on the
Neither
spot
have
like
we.
I
We
just
never
thought
think about
of
it. It's
10 minutes ago.
all on the spot.
Okay. So, since I'm convinced that the ozone layer is
Is a
really
relief valve? Yeah, we know.
yes, I would like for him, once he gets SpaceX and all that other crap up there. Is he the SpaceX guy?
Yeah, that's it. That's
Okay.
him.
I want him to get a space station parked over that thing so that he can release the toxic whatever whenever he needs to, so it's not just happening naturally, which seems reckless. to
See,
let
I
the
like
Earth
your
continue to do
idea.
this, like it's been doing for millions of years.
I-
What?
Good point.
I'd give that a thumbs up, but for my idea, I'm gonna just modify yours into. I like the space station above the hole, but instead he's collecting all the gas, putting it in like 55-gallon drums, and then just like cannoning it back down to Earth so we can open the drums up and get our gas back.
Selling it.
No,
Yeah, that's true.
pile
He'd,
drive
probably,
it
that's a
into the
good
Earth.
idea.
he'd probably slap a something label on it and sell it to a bunch of nerds on the internet, just like he did that flamethrower.
We call it space farts, and you sell it to us.
Yeah,
True. No.
and people would buy the hell out of it.
You just made a good idea better, Matt. Thank you.
I like the combination of you guys' idea for sure.
Deal. See, everybody's doing it, Megan.
Okay,
Everybody's doing it.
okay. I got one. Okay. I want him to take that inflatable bike,
Yes.
and I want to make it 2XL version, so that when it comes to the United States, it will be accessible to the whole population.
So that like the
Well,
My
it's
battery
600
up.
is
What?
this is like a My 600-pound life version, like accessibility scooters at like Walmart.
Or I want him to make it like amphibious, okay? So
Ooh.
that we can drive from the ground to
Alright.
into the water.
I kind of
Why
just
not both?
believe that most inflatable things are just naturally amphibious.
Why not a boat? Because then you got to own the boat and the bike. But if the bike is amphibious, you only need one.
Yeah.
No, I'm
So-
saying why not make it for fat people and amphibious?
It can be.
Yep.
Oh, that's
So-
true. It
So
can be
that's
both.
that's what I captured here is double XL version of inflatable bike to support fat people can also
No,
drive
but
in
it's
the
not,
water.
it's not. I don't want to. No. Because this is getting into like. What I'm saying is like even when you think about like the average American, like we're taller than the original target demographic of that bike. I mean, there's a lot of things going on. Proportions.
I think you're judging a lot by that GIF you saw.
This idea gets 2 thumbs up.
Great. I am embarrassed.
For purely using the term target demographic, those words are like 4 letters too big for our audience.
For those of us sharing as well. I like it. Triple X.
I give
Triple
it
X bike.
double
Triple X.
XL thumbs up.
Well, it's an American bike, so.
True.
The original one wasn't.
You don't mean triple X bike, Dad. You mean a triple XL bike.
Oh, is that what I mean?
The triple X bike is what. That's
Thank you
what.
for correcting that.
Isn't that
Mr.
what
Wasn't it Mr. Mackey made for the South Park episode, that single wheel driver thing?
I'm sure.
That's such a good episode. You don't remember that?
No. I've
No,
not seen all
there's no.
South Park.
Are there no South Park people in here?
I
I
tried
watched
watching.
some episodes, but not.
As soon as they made fun of gingers, I was done with that.
You were out, man. You can't watch anything.
Did you ever see like back in like 10 years ago that the ginger who like was trolling everybody on YouTube and made a response video to like
Oh yeah, Rickroll.
No, the South Park episode, and he was like, "Gingers do have souls," and he was like,
Oh, he like took it super seriously.
I do remember that.
Yeah, he did.
he
And
came
it just
back
made
around.
things worse. It just made things worse.
Don't do that.
I think my pitch for Elon is, the ozone layer keeps kind of creating holes. I think he should come up with an ozone tape to just replace the ozone layer with.
Ooh.
The tape can't get
Nice.
holes in it and make it
Ozone
impervious.
sellotape.
No.
I think it would work.
I think the tape would have to be made out of diamondium.
That's okay. I don't care what
Could
it's
it be
made out
like
of.
double-sided tape so that we can like
Sure.
simultaneously close the hole and pick up some of the space junk we put up there?
There you go.
Yeah,
Great
that's a good
idea.
idea.
That is a good
Double-sided
idea.
diamondium.
That's a
Ooh,
good
I like
idea.
this idea now.
Double-sided
Doubles.
ozone tape.
Yeah, but
Double-sided
you
pick up
know,
space
like the idea of the double-sided tape is great, but then you're like trying to peel the piece off that is like on like the little
You're
cellophane
going
thing. You're
to train astronauts to do it. It's not the average person putting
Yeah,
up.
but
Right,
like
that's
every
right.
time,
Yeah,
every time you
double-sided
do that,
Specific target demographic that was.
These are not the same
people with fingernails.
These are not the same people who would be riding the double XL inflatable bike.
Right. Well, could be.
All right. I think with that, I'm going to call this
Oh,
council
man.
meeting adjourned. Thank
Wait,
you,
did Logan
everybody.
make a pitch?
Huh?
Did Logan make a pitch?
Oh, Logan, did you make a pitch?
Oh, he almost got by without it.
We get by without it most
After
weeks.
he roasted me for not wanting to go.
My ideas may or may not be owned by the government right now, so
What the hell does that mean?
Ugh.
We can't tell you.
You probably weren't even allowed to say that.
You're on a watch list now.
no, you're right. You're right. My ideas are on my resume to Elon Musk, so I'm just gonna wait for him to read them then.
Oh,
I feel
How
like
would
he
you want to work
copped
for
out a
that
little
guy?
bit.
And that's our show.
wait, you feel like he calmed down?
Copped out a little bit.
Oh,
there.
I thought you said calm
Yeah.
down. I was like, motherfucker was
Wait.
just on Joe Rogan again. He's not calm.
I can't believe Matt had one. Well, he didn't actually.
All right.
have
All right.
piggybacked on mine.
All right, what's your real pitch?
Oh man.
Did he freeze again?
No,
Oh, okay.
just very contemplative.
Frozen.
Is it that you wish South Park would do a non-ginger episode?
Yeah, every
No,
episode's
actually, I would like a watch.
Okay.
Is that it?
One with a second hand.
See, I got this
That
watch
tells
the
the
other
time.
day, and it's great, right? It's really fancy. It weighs a lot. It's nice, but it only does one thing. It only tells time. I would like a watch that did things like track my step count and my heart rate, and
How's nobody
Brilliant.
thought of
tell
this?
me when I had a phone call coming in.
Oh my gosh, that would be
Thumbs
amazing.
up.
A Dick Tracy watch.
Wait, do you
Maybe
guys do
like a
Elon
grappling
Musk
hook in
pitches
it, too.
every week?
Yeah.
No, I already got mine for next week.
How's that
Yo.
possible?
Write it down.
Wow.
You'll forget.
You have to
Trust
show
me,
up
I've done
next
that
week.
before.
Then you can't skip.
That's right.
But
that's
then
true.
it would be for the next time.
I would forget.
That's right. So 2 months from now, you'll hear it.
Yeah.
We meet weekly.
All right. I got a watch that can do other things like track my steps, answer phone calls, etc.
I think
Nice.
that's a
That's
good
the
idea.
one thing. Watch in a month, Elon's gonna come out with like his own smartwatch, and Logan be like, "Yeah, I told you guys."
What's the smartwatch called? I think we need a name for it.
The musky ticker.
Hmm.
The what?
No.
I watch.
The musky ticker?
I don't even know what to. I'm putting it down.
Musky chicken.
I know you had very little time with which to come up with that, but that was the best you had?
The musky ticker.
Hey, stop. Sorry, my cats.
All right, on that awesome name for the new watch, we're going to call this council meeting adjourned. Thank you, everybody, for listening. We do record this podcast live Tuesday nights on YouTube. If you like
Bye,
what you
Casey.
saw and want to check out all of the past episodes, you can go to councilcast.org. You can find the audio files on iTunes or your favorite podcatcher. And if you have a topic you would like the council's decision on, You can email us at councilcast@gmail.com or connect on Twitter @RealCouncilCast.
Or you can buy whole episodes for $20.
No,
yeah,
you can't.
Just
That's a great idea, though. Save
Just
it.
mail us the money.
Email us the money, councilcast@gmail.com.
Cash order check.
No, we only accept Western Union transfers.
Goodbye.
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 You bet.